Calling you a radical. This is a historic important video. So it's been reported that the external internal power lines have been knocked out at, and this is important, at the Big Z. Now, why? What the hell? Now stay with me. All 6 reactors are down. So they're producing 0.0 power, right? 0.0 power. Oh God, they're calling an airstrike. Maybe that's Igor in his plane taking a photograph of the Big Z. So, stay with me. So why is that a big deal? So, the power that's knocked out isn't going out of the Big Z, it's coming in. What? So, the biggest nuclear reactor in all of Europe, it takes power from another source. Where's that power coming from? Guess where it's coming from? Oh, it's coming from coal plants. Coal. Natural gas is cut off to Ukraine. It's coal. And the natural gas power plant, is Putin putting enough there? Now, this is so crazy. And people don't even get this. That all nuclear reactors, all of them, take external power sources from coal, from natural gas, from anything to keep going. What? This is the best example ever. All reactors are down, right? So they're producing 0.0%. By the way, it's light the night tonight. It's an important day for, my mate, Annika from Kiev, who died. We'll be honoring her and all the people that have died. Sugar wars, molasses wars, textile wars, cocaine cowboys, plutonium wars. So, what the hell? Yeah, it's a big deal. So why do they have to have power when they're just shut down? They're shut down. Why do they have to have power? They have to keep their spent fuel pools cooled. They have to keep their spent fuel pools heated. Do you remember in Texas when the nuclear reactors were shut down and everybody froze to death? Guess what? They were sucking up electricity to keep the spent fuel pools from freezing. You can't have spent fuel pools freeze. They'll burst open. What? The spent fuel is still active. Uranium-238 to 235. People think the uranium's from the earth. No, uranium comes from the earth, 238. That's not what they use in a nuclear reactor. They centrifuge it with gas it. It's the nastiest process in the world. Not to mention all the mining tails. It leaves a 98% byproduct. Not to mention the nuclear waste stored everywhere. There's more uranium-235 stored right there than probably maybe anywhere on Earth. Oak Ridge, Tennessee. So this is a big story. Dangerous? Oh, fuck. These dry cast containers over there, these spent fuel pools, just like a Fukushima, it was the shake that broke the spent fuel pools open. The spent fuel pools are swimming pools. They can't handle even a 7.6, let alone a 9. It wasn't the tsunami. They broke open, water runs off, and what happens when water? Western zirconium right there. These lines probably go to Western zirconium. That's where they make the zirconium rods, and they put the pellets in, hand by hand. Karen Silkwood on Balco. Kevin and Karen. No, it's Kevin and Carla. So, wake up. Sugar wars, molasses wars, textile wars, cocaine cowboys. Oh, it's plutonium wars. The Big Z. Power is knocked out again. The power comes from external sources. And the scary thing is, because natural gas creates a lot of electricity. That's what we use here in Utah. We're all natural gas. Our electricity comes from natural gas here in northern Utah. And so, the natural gas line's been cut off, whatever. They're using coal. A lot of them use coal. And so, nuclear industry is the greatest lie. It's the greatest lie perforated because it's free money post-war. Why has the United States got so many reactors and they're shutting them down? Because they have the congressional act called Price-Anderson. It's free money. The Department of Energy is the Department of Nuclear, so it's just billion. Bill Gates knows it. You're going to put a nuclear SMRs right there. Utah funding these. There's no such thing as an SMR. It's just free money. And under the Immunity Act of the Congress of Price-Anderson, they don't have to pay it back. So, all hands on deck. The power lines are knocked out at the Big Z again. Oh, you don't think this is dangerous? Oh my! All it takes is the power source to go down. and the backup generators go out, and you can't keep that spent fuel. Even the spent fuel what's in the dry cask container has to be fucking ventilated and cooled. I mean, so all hands on deck, all hands on deck, all hands on deck. The power lines are down at the Big Z. Stay tuned.